As, okay. Do have the smite going actually to Umpty there as the engage will come in. Umpty does get knocked up, but the exhaust timing is perfect. It's not going to matter, though, as Bertle gets here first. Delight was somewhere knocked up into outer space, it looked like, as we did have Canyon and Showmaker going down after Bertle, not able to follow up for the kill.
Completely. So there's just no real entry point here for Fred Brion.
And Umpty's gonna bite the bait as the engage comes in. Way too much damage. Big cast, nice stopwatch, but now with the low health bar on Kellen, Henna is just frontlining here with Morgan leading the charge as well. Canyon not able to get out of here, no flash available, and a triple kill is handed over to Henna on the Aphelios. He is going to be a big boy.
Oh, and Morgan also set that up so perfectly for basically the furthest away he could have done. The cast was great. I don't know if I could say the same about Fred Brion here. And we're talking about Genji. Okay, Morgan is alone, no flash.
There is teleport for Lava, not sure. Okay, he's actually going to get in there. The hook comes in. Morgan with a really nice cast as Victor now here for the cleanup. But as you can see, Showmaker also teleports in and will save his low health teammates.
Yeah, he's really trying to hit, hold that thought, Morgan.
Yeah, Morgan in a little bit of trouble here. He's quite tanky and the cast does a lot, but oh man, he's actually maybe going to survive there, but not quite, as Bro say, okay, let's
take a Baron.
Baron.
You'll take a Baron for that one 100% if you can get it. Now Kellen is nearby. They do have Showmaker's ult. This might be too much, Fred Brion.
I don't know. I mean, there's teleport available for Bertle, but they're not really going for it. And Dalmonkia say, okay, take it. Flash, hook, not going to happen. Finally, the teleport does come in. Maybe a little bit too little too late, as Bertle's like, nope.
That hook shot,
never mind.
That hook shot there is like the quintessential, like, picturesque moment, the personification of that situation for Dalmonkia. Like, can we contest this? Can we contest this? Nope. Actually, no. So a lot of money given over to Canyon on the bottom side of the map, and that is where you want your money to be funneled right now because the Phantom Dancer is already ready here for Doc Dom. He's hit 2 items. He's going to be able to coast through this mid-game, pick up as many minions as possible. Like, he's on track for being where he needs to be, but you need that Diana to really explode. Now she's got her Zhonya's. Zhonya's is the next step to that stopwatch that had to be burned earlier. And even though Damwon so far haven't had the perfect Wombo fight just yet, most of these kills are from picks on the Morgan, on the top side of the map. They still have an incredible comp for piling on, like we talked about from the outset of the draft. Even though it hasn't happened yet, you still have to respect that now that Diana has a dash available, an additional one with that belt, plus the Zhonya's here, and the Void Staff is already halfway built. Like, Damwon here are on their way to some really good team fights. It needs to happen before Fred Brion get one of the fastest souls we've seen so far this season, though, on this Cloud Soul in 2 minutes.
Yeah, a pretty free Cloud Soul at that, alongside of their free Baron. Just feels like Dalmonkia have not been as good at punishing macro plays so far this season. As now it's just all about bullying Morgan, I guess. Is this really fair? I mean, 5 against 1? Really? Damwon, though, I mean, it's a great play. They're just kind of calling the bluff of the Baron split push, and they're continuing.
Now, this is going to lead to an inhibitor for sure. There's no way that they can match this, unfortunately, as Fred Brion. The problem, too, is that they didn't split the backs. Outside of Lava here, who will actually finish his back. If they split the backs, they might be able to get an inhibitor turret for themselves while defending this, but they're unable to do so. So now it's a massive play here for Damwon Kia, who just group up, grab Morgan, and get the inhibitor. As, you know, Morgan has been the punching bag in this game, let's say, but he's executed team fights so well that it almost doesn't feel like it matters. But in this case, this is the first real amount of actual permanent control Damwon Kia will gain from a pick on the Morgan.
Yeah, it was a really good call by Damwon Kia. They finally used that hard engage to get a big objective. And Fred Brion did not quite respect the macro play of that. Now we do have this Cloud Soul coming up here in a minute. We'll see if Damwon Kia are confident to take that, as we're once again highlighting the gigantic level difference in the mid lane. Lava already level 16.
He's in such a fantastic spot in terms of his farm. Like, he is Flame Horizoned Showmaker. Again, Victor versus Galio, so not the most impressive, but still, he's done quite well for himself, whereas Showmaker has unfortunately kind of been on the back foot this game. 30 seconds till Drake spawn. All ults up here, of course, for Dom1 Kia. They got a stopwatch for the Camille, so she can go deeper here as well. But it looks like Fred at Breon are a little bit timid to hard control this. I say that. There's a teleport back in. Dom1 Kia have to contest this. Fred at Breon do not. But because they don't have a side laning champion really here, because their Gragas is their top, they're going to stick around. And I think this is definitely the better call.
Might as well. I mean, Victor just went back, bought Void Staff, and teleported back to the fight. I mean, he is a juggernaut right now. Like, Lava is going to be bursting people down, so you have hard engage, but if Lava survives and you don't get him in the engage, you're probably going to die.
Yeah, that's the Victor aspect of how this comp is going to work, as Canyon is trying super hard for a flank.
All right, Bertle is in there, and they're getting on top of Henna, but again, Lava is totally fine. Lots of room for Lava and Henna once again. Canyon gets the follow-up engage, though, as the light gets pretty low, and the damage isn't really coming out here for the side of Fred and Breon, even with their carries staying alive, as DuckDom is going to flash forward and begin to execute a lot of these members. Canyon takes down that strong Victor, and it is an ace. Dom1 will go for the end.
Yeah, very, very much an anticlimactic end to this game, but it was such a beautiful team fight for Dom1 Kia. The flank there from Camille comes in, has his stopwatch, buys it right before this critical moment. He can buy infinity amount of time essentially there on the other side for Canyon to get the perfect follow-up set. They split the team in half with that pincer play, and it's a winning move here. Rough start for Dom1 Kia at the beginning of this game, but the finish is strong.
They get the win in the end. As we say, a win is a win, a W